To you. I don't need to have that challenged, not after all we've been through.
You expect me to apologize to you, don't you?
I think that would be appropriate, yes.
Do you know what my life feels like lately, Craig? Like one of those movies about the Middle Ages where the castle's being assaulted from all sides. Over here we have Rosanna, who's getting dangerously closer by the hour. And on this wall climbing up, we have Julia and her baby. And right in the middle is my business. My precious, wonderful business that I am single-handedly trying to put on the map. And right next to that, we have Jack and Parker who need me. But I am too busy trying to keep people from scaling the walls. And now you are going to start with me with this distorted logic and this broken heart? Well, it's not going to work, Craig. I am not apologizing to you because nothing you are saying makes any sense at all. You are not angry that I questioned your love for me. You're angry that I slept with Mike instead of you.
I think I may have told you what a wonderful time Craig and I had in Nashville. It was a real turning point in our relationship. And when we came back here and Lucy was sick, he turned to me for comfort. And, well, I just felt like we were closer than ever. And we can't seem to sustain it. Every time I turn around, I feel like there's a little black cloud just lurking around somewhere.
Would this little black cloud happen to have rather light hair?
Carly is married, supposedly happily, has 2 children of her own, and yet I get the feeling that she would take Craig away from me just for the fun of it.
Now, last time we spoke, you told me that you were going to tell Carly about your operation. Did you? Was she unsympathetic? What happened?
She acted like a real sister. She was kind. She was supportive. She was everything that I would want a sister to be. And then I find out that the day before, she stole $50,000 from a company I financed.
What? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Do you have proof?
Well, nothing definite, but she returned the money and denied everything.
Well, listen, if you don't have proof, you just have to, I guess, just let it go. You just have to get on. You have to get on with something positive. And one of the most positive things you can do right now is to tell Craig about this operation.
How's that temperature? How'd you do the other night when you got home?
We gave him some cool baths. Followed the doctor's orders.
He looks just as happy and as healthy as ever. I'll take his temperature one more time before I take the sample for the test. Jack, I'm sorry about this because I know how much this child means to you.
I can't ignore the fact that if this baby isn't Julia's, there are parents out there who feel a million times worse than I do right now, John. I got Margot searching the missing persons database just to be on the safe side.
Good. Well, whenever you're ready. Thanks, John.
Are you ready, Jack?
For the test, maybe. For the outcome. Carly, I was thinking, if the test shows that this baby is Julia's, but they can't find the father, JJ could wind up in the system for years. And I was thinking maybe we could start talking about adopting him.
We can talk about it, Jack. No matter what happens from now on, we have to do what's best for this baby.
Underway.
Hey, JJ. Just like before, buddy. This isn't gonna hurt a bit.
Hey, knock, knock. They told me at the front desk I could find you here. Sorry to bust up the party. Have you, started the test yet?
No, we haven't.
What is it?
She's saying we don't need to do the paternity test. She found JJ's parents.
Wait. We can't just give JJ to people unless we're certain that they're his parents.
Well, there are other ways.
The chronisters have a court order requesting JJ's foot and fingerprints can be checked against the prints on file of their child, and then an expert will compare the 2 sets.
We could do that right now, Jack, if you're ready.
How do I get ready to lose my son, John?
But Jack...
Do it. Okay, JJ.
We try to keep this good thing going. All right, even with all the not-so-good stuff that's been going down between us. It would be really nice if we could smile when we see each other.
Well, I'd like that.
It's a deal. This is Greg Montgomery. He's treating you right?
It's not like we were. But he's really great.
All right.
Rosanna. Oh, my. It's not enough for you to steal my memories, but you have to steal my man, too?
Yours. And by the way, I'm not up for this.
Don't you have to go to Planet Megatool and pick up a bucket of bolts or something? What are you smiling at?
I've just never seen Molly the over-jealous lover before. It's kind of cute.
Don't you even tell me that I'm cute. I just caught you kissing
The enemy?
another woman. You know, I had to take those overactive lips of yours and tie them in a knot.
Whoa, the only thing that's overactive is your imagination. All right, I heard Rosanna was in the hospital. I thought it might be a good time to bury the hatchet, that's all.
Oh, well, give it to me so I can bury it in her big fat head.
You know, this is a hospital and I am recovering. So why don't you take your trailer park behavior where it will be appreciated, Molly dear?
I need an answer first, Rosanna. Why'd you do it? Why did you have to buy the apartment that I shared with Jake? Well, you were busy burying the hatchet. Did she tell you that she bought my penthouse?
I didn't think it was headline news. I make a lot of real estate investments.
Are you planning on living in Molly's apartment?
Yeah, you remember that interested buyer that was willing to spend more money than the asking price so that she could move in very quickly? Well, look who's sporting the big smile.
What's happening, Rosanna? When did you start stooping so low?
Is this some kind of trick? Something you and Rosanna cooked up to humiliate me?
Carly, I told Rosanna I slept with you. I think that kitchen is closed.
Oh, and why?
for the
Why?
moment.
Tell me again why you told her that, please.
Because I'd rather have her mad at me than agonizing over my Casno.
Ah, you see? I knew it. This isn't about me. It's about you. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Good. Good. All right. Well, listen, I have to go see about a visitor for Lucy. I'll meet you outside of Rosanna's room.
Just so we're clear here, I'm not doing this for me or for you or for Monte Carlo.
You're doing it for Jack. I know. You used to be fun.
One place to recuperate that was private. I'm really not going to live there very long. I'm planning on buying a house extremely soon. But I didn't have time for that sort of purchase, so I just asked the realtor to find me an apartment, and yours was available.
You wanted to break us up from the start, Rosanna. First you throw him a construction contract that takes him out of town, and then you hire Henry Coleman to ransack my apartment. And then you buy my apartment. Why? I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to find out, and I'm not leaving here till you tell me.
All right. I bought your apartment because I assumed once it was sold that you would move in with Mike, and that would bring the two of you closer together.
And why would you want us to be closer?
Because she thought that Mike and I had slept together. And being Rosanna, it wasn't enough to just tell you that. She wanted to inflict the maximum pain possible. And how better than to throw the two of you together in the woods in a nice, cozy cabin where you'd bond for life. And then she'd blow you out of the water.